Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon White version. In today's episode, well, actually in the last episode we traveled quite a distance. We went through Route 8, through the Moor of Icarus, through the Turbine Bridge, and through Route 9, visited the shopping center. In today's episode we're heading into, well, actually, I heard this guy with a legendary Pokemon came to Opilucid City. Sniffmon Punch. Okay, Fetty. I'll just go into the next town. In today's episode, we're heading into this town here, and just listen to the music real quick. I like the music of this place. Oh my gosh, it's altered. Oh, Matt, over here. That lying Geetus. Desperately trying to fool everyone with his phony speeches. It is so! Through Lord Inns, we have joined forces with the legendary Pokemon. Brand new land shall be created. This shall be the reliving of the legendary hero's construction of our Unova. Hero... Dragon? Legend? Pokemon are creatures whose sheer potential is limited by humans. We are beings who feel they must study a great many things. We wish to see their true magnificence. We should liberate them from our control. Liberate? Pokemon? Create a new land together with we of Team Plasma. For a new land where Pokemon people all shall be free. Everyone, please let your Pokemon go. And thus I, Geetus, conclude my speech. Thank you for your attention. That lying son of a gun. Seriously? Don't buy into him, people. He's lying to you. Don't. So we've been torturing Pokemon? Ugh. Should I give up my Pokemon like Team Plasma says? But that's... I can't. I'd be so lonely without my Pokemon. Yeah, indeed. Man, that speech was a weirdo speech. People wanted nothing to do with if Pokemon wanted nothing to do with people, we would willingly free themselves. If they despised Pokeballs, their feelings on the matter would not be and could not be held back. Shall we go, Matt? Long time no see, Iris. Shaga. Oh, Uncle Adeku and the mister from before. What is it? What could the champion who left the Pokemon League to wander the land want from me? Frankly, I want you to tell me about the legendary dragon Pokemon. You mean Reshiram, or maybe Zekrom? Also, that's kinda sudden, so what's up? That shady Geetus man, who was just making that speech, mentioned them. And the character named In has revived Reshiram. Right. That trainer In told Matt that there'd be search for another dragon Pokemon or something. I don't follow. If this In is planning to have two dragon Pokemon fight to prove his own convictions. Huh? He's already made friends with the dragon Pokemon? Correct, Iris. Fighting with Pokemon is done both for fellow trainers and for trainers and Pokemon to understand each other. Well then, I'll head for the Pokemon League. No, in this case, I would be returning, wouldn't I? I'll beat In, of course. I'll teach him how wonderful this world we can live in harmony with Pokemon is. And Matt, as the champion, I'll be waiting for you. So once you have the Soyu Gym badge, come to the league. Of course, the Soyu Gym badge leader is tough. Or Gym leader's a lot tough. Well, I'll be leaving you, Shaga and Iris. Aw, he left. Are things going to be okay? He looked a little frightened there. Don't worry, Iris. He's the strongest trainer in Unova, remember? Now, Matt, come to my house. Like Deku said, I can teach you about the legendary dragon Pokemon. Iris, you lead the way. The tale of Reshiram and Zekrom is a tale of 2 Pokemon. We'll tell it to you. I can lead you anywhere around Soyu. This way. And she takes us. I just love the music of this place. And that way. Actually, before we go over there, I'm going to show you little things around here first. Actually, this town right here differs what version you're playing. If you're playing black version, this town would be futuristic. It wouldn't look like this. It would be really futuristic because black version represents the future, and white version, I think, represents the past when it comes to this town. I think this town is called Opilucid City. I think that's what it's called in the English game. But there's actually a couple things you want to in here that I'm going to show you. I'm not going to tackle the gym in this episode. I'm going to tackle it in the next episode. I think the first one being here. Yeah, this lady right here. If you talk to her, if you're trying to EV train your Pokemon, she'll tell you how your progress is going. So yeah, just keep that in mind. If you're trying to EV train in this generation, you need to talk to that lady and make sure you're doing it right, because she'll tell you when your Pokemon's fully EV'd. It has all 255 EV points. In a certain stat, that is. Actually, this guy right here, he's talking about the futuristic Soyu City. If you bring a Pokemon from black version that has charge and show it to him, I think he gives you an item. I can't remember what it was, but nonetheless, oh well. Now, the next thing in here is this house right here. This house is pretty important if you're trying to level grind. This is called the Triple Battle House, and there's 2 trainers in here that will triple battle you every day. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, these 2, there's going to be 2 trainers here every day. You can challenge them to a triple battle. And oh my gosh, you guys know how much I don't like triple battles. Okay, I like the idea. I like the idea of triple battles. It's just I absolutely suck at them. Honestly do. You guys seen my playthrough already. Like almost every triple battle that I get into, I usually almost lose. Or if I do lose, like that one episode, I'm not going to name anything. Actually, learned to... There goes D-Lady. Darn it! Anyways, I actually have gotten respect for the move Scald, which is that move that Semi-Poor just used right now. Scald can burn the opponent, and I like that idea because, well, burning halves the attack of a Pokemon, and it inflicts damage every turn, so it's always good. If you're trying to build a defensive Pokemon, teach a Scald. Anyways, I'm going to switch over to Wade. You know, I thought I was ready for this because I was looking at the gym leader's Pokemon, and, well, I'm going to spoil it by saying it, but the gym leader's Pokemon are around my level right now. So I was like, oh, I'm all prepared for this. And then I was like, I got in this triple battle and totally kicked my butt right now. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I mentioned... I don't know, I should wait until later. But... there is a post-story to this after the game is beat. I don't want to get into details what happens at the end. I don't want to tell anything. But, yeah, I don't know if I'll do the post-story, like, right after I beat the game, because, well, there's so much to do after you beat the game. There goes Jared. Darn it. I didn't, well, during that 48-hour stream, I did learn something. I learned a lot of respect for for a certain Pokemon. And next time if I play through this game again, I'm going to choose it. Have my team. I thought, I always thought that, Beartic was the best ice type that I could ever have. I am going to probably change my mind now. Because I actually found newfound respect for Vanillish. Or Vanillite and its evolutionary things. Vanillish, and I don't want to get into the name of the next evolutionary form because, well, we haven't gotten that far yet, so, anyways. Scrafty! Scrafty is freaking BA. Scrafty is awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of glad I chose him for this playthrough. Anyways, that's the first of the 2 triple battles. That one was hard. The next one isn't that bad. It's upstairs. I'm gonna revive Jared here. Anyways, I was just trying to... I can't find Hyper Potion. I don't know what the deal was. I couldn't find Hyper Potion in my bag. I was like, ah, I can't find it! Anyways, if you go up... hold on a second. Go there, and if you go up here, there is going to be a lady up here, and if you talk to her, you can challenge her to a triple battle too. I noticed that. I know this is not my nature. I usually speed up these battles. You guys seen that like almost every episode so far. I've like sped up all the trainer battles. I don't know. I've kind of gotten a little Chugga Conroy's kind of idea going a little bit. He was kind of expressing concern in his Pokemon Emerald LP that if he should cut battles or not because it's taking too long. He's been doing it, and every once in a while he lets a battle go in. But I don't know. He was just talking about it, like how people, you know, speed up battles in their Pokemon LP. He said, what's the point of doing that? Well, I do this because I wanted to show you guys that I am in fact doing this all off screen, and I wanted to show every bit of my adventure on this Let's Play. So I tried. The only thing I cut out is grinding, of course. Grinding. When I mention grinding, I mean I'm just grinding off of wild Pokemon. But I hope you guys don't mind that. I mean, yeah, probably should just do all those trainers off screen, but it's already too late in the LP. I'm almost done with it, so I can't believe how long this LP is actually gone. I didn't remember all this LP being so, or I don't remember this game being so long. I remember when I first got this game. I think when it first came out. Yeah, I remember I got it the first day it came out. I played that game to death. I remember it took me like a week to beat it. Usually how long a Pokemon game took me when it first came out was to beat it. Actually, if I recall, when Ruby and Sapphire came out, it took me, I want to say, 2 or 3 days to beat it. I was so addicted. I still am. I don't know. I'm sure when Pokemon Gray comes out, I'm going to be the same way, too. Anyways, after we beat her, well, there's nothing else to do. I think if I go up here, and I don't think there's anything else in these houses. Yeah, I don't think there's any. Oh wait, no, I lied. This lady here gives you a Destiny Knot. Destiny Knot, if a Pokemon, and this is one of the most useless items in the game too. Pokemon holds this, and the Pokemon, the opponent uses Attract on you. That Pokemon that used Attract will be attracted also. It's the most pointless item ever, honestly is, in my opinion. Anyways, I think honestly don't think there's anything else in this town besides those. But I like the music of this town so much. It's so calm and relaxing, especially when the lady here is playing her flute. I'm gonna go heal up my Pokemon before I go up to Iris and whatnot. Oh, like I mentioned before, this town is different in black version than it is in white version, and there's a couple instances in this game that have a lot of differences than black version. We'll get to some here in a little bit. Walk over to Iris here. Just a little more. Hello, Steve. Why are you just tooting your horn there? It's here. Well, I'll start. That's the dark stone you have there. Zekrom, who will make from the dark stone, and the already awakened Reshiram were originally one Pokemon. That one dragon made a new land together with twin heroes, and people and Pokemon lived their days happily. But one day, the older of the two heroes sought the truth, and the younger sought the ideal. A divine struggle began to decide who was right. A single dragon had walked with the twins, was also split into two, to support both. A light dragon that searched through the world of the past for the truth. Its name is Reshiram. And another, a dark dragon who searched through the new, hopeful world for its ideal. Its name was Zekrom. The two being equal entities from the very start only made the quarrel more violent. Whichever side won, they would absolutely exhausted. The twin heroes, too, could not find either to be right in their struggle, so the struggle was ended. And yet, the heroes' sons began to struggle again. So Reshiram and Zekrom used their flames and lightning to eradicate Unova in an instant. But if people hadn't been mistaken about how to get along with Pokemon, the world wouldn't have been destroyed. So Reshiram and Zekrom did their best for everyone to make a new land. And so, it began Pokemon don't need possessors. As people continue having their own thoughts on Pokemon, some of them may be hateful. But even so, it is necessary for Pokemon and people to believe in each other, to continue living. That's right. And we just can't let Team Plasma separate us from our Pokemon. I'm sorry, that last part was a bit off topic, but that's all I can tell you. Unfortunately, we have nothing about how to awaken the legendary dragon Pokemon. Well, I made a promise to a Deku. You'll have to come get the Souryu gym badge. So Iris face off against Matt at the Pokemon gym. You bet! Watch out, cause I'm just as big as a doozy as Uncle Satch. And actually we're going to do that in the next episode. And I remember I was going to talk about something, but I can't remember what it is. Gosh darn it. Well, yeah, the two Pokemon represent ideal and truth. That was it. The two Pokemon, Reshiram and Zekrom, represent ideal and truth. Kind of like how Palkia and Dialga represent time and space in Gen 4. And, whatnot. And then in the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon White version, we will go and challenge the gym. And hopefully get our last remaining gym badge. So I'll see you guys in the next episode.